Today we're talking about starting a business, because starting a business is the most effective way to grow your income. You don't need another tip about saving $5 on coffee, or more budgeting ideas, or another money mindset video. You need a clear plan to get your income off the ground. And in this video, I'll show you how to start a side business with as little time and money as possible, using a 5-step system that works without burnout or quitting your 9-to-5. If you've been stuck watching content instead of building something, I guarantee that after watching this video, you'll know how to move forward. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Anastasia. After a decade of running multi-million-dollar projects, business school, and building my own wealth from scratch, I started this channel to share strategies and systems that actually work so that you can do it too. Let's get into it. A lot of people think that starting a business begins with the brilliant idea, something very unique. And sure, that inspiration matters. But if you want a successful business, the first question you have to ask yourself is this: am I building a passion project around my brilliant idea? Or am I trying to solve a real problem people are already looking to pay for? And if your answer is 2, then the set of goals is very simple. Make your goal be to generate profit with the least amount of time and money while doing something that feels within the realm of what you can do. If this is your first time trying to launch something, you don't have to be the first or the flashiest or the most original. Whatever niche or business model you're going with, the most important thing to focus on is providing an actual solution to a real problem. In business, it's called the value proposition. I made this worksheet so that you can download it at the end and get started with your business. And in the first step, let's get clear on what that value proposition is. So here are the questions that we'll answer. Who are your customers? What pain point does your offer solve, or what goal does it help people achieve? What is the result your customers will see if they buy your offer? And why is your offer better than alternatives? Let's run through this example with Advil. Their target audience is people who have pain. The problem they solve is pain. The outcome of using their product is that the pain goes away, and they claim their product is better than others because they have this widely recognized brand for consistent quality. So if you take one thing from this video, I want it to be this: building a successful business isn't about your brilliant idea alone. It's about putting your customer at the center and continuously improving your solution to solve their problem. In the business textbook, your next step would be to build a prototype of your product. But here's the thing: I don't want you to spend money just yet. Instead, I want you to test demand. So mock up what your product or service would be. It doesn't have to be perfect, just a simple description, visuals that you can build in Canva, and then create a wait list and let people sign up to be the first to buy or to try it once it's ready. To make it more attractive, offer a discount or a free trial for those who join in early. This is going to let you gauge real demand. The goal of this part is to test interest without upfront costs or inventory risks. Once you hit enough signups, you'll know that it's time to invest in actually producing your product with actual customers waiting. This approach does save you time, money, and stress. Once they receive your product, you can re-engage, collect their feedback, and make any changes to your offer before you open it up to the wider audience. Many don't realize how much starting a business is really about the inner journey, all the doubts and the fears and the endless thoughts going through your mind. The way the outside world sees you is your external reality, and here it's a complete mismatch to your internal experience. Gaining that awareness and being able to separate what you're going through on the inside to what's visible on the outside is very freeing. So this stage is called the launch, but in reality, at this stage, you're going to take a series of small steps to get your offer to move forward. So you'll produce or improve your product. You make your website look better. Add reviews and testimonials from those early users. You can make the messaging a little bit better and maybe share it on more platforms. So small steps, nothing big and overwhelming. In the guide, I'm helping you break down each step with its own target date so that you can track these to completion without the overwhelm, and they don't all have to be done on the same date. With every step, step, keep your why front and center. You're offering a solution to a real problem with the goal to generate revenue using as little time and money as possible. This will really help prevent decision fatigue and falling into rabbit holes of website design or adding non-value adding features. Now comes the step that most people don't see coming, and it's one where many businesses stall and fail. This isn't about your product or your launch. It's about something much deeper. Anybody can come up with a product idea and make it and charge more than what it costs to produce it. But the income doesn't come until people actually trust you enough to buy. And unlike your 9-to-5, where trust is built into the job offer, here there is no default trust. You have to earn it. And this is the step where many feel stuck and start to doubt themselves. You've put in the effort, you've launched your product, but the slow sales make you wonder, is it really good enough? Or am I really cut out for this? And those feelings are completely normal. So some people decide to passively wait and eventually give up, while others decide to figure it out. To be in that second group of people who try to figure it out, here's a mindset shift that you can hold on to. If you want something you've never had before, if you want something new like earning money beyond your day job, you have to step into the unfamiliar territory and do things you've never done before, like build trust with people who don't know you yet. It's uncomfortable, but it's absolutely possible. So imagine going from paycheck to paycheck to waking up one day knowing that your side business is slowly bringing in money. That is the most empowering feeling, and that is the feeling that you have to carry with yourself to get you through this very difficult period of earning trust from strangers. So if you followed the steps and created something that genuinely helps people, the problem usually isn't your product. It's simply that people don't know or trust you yet. And building that trust takes patience and time. So there are two ways to do it. You can build trust directly with your customers. This is where most of us start, the same way that you would build trust with people in real life. Another way to do it is by association. This is where the word of mouth kicks in, and not in a way that your friend is recommending something to a friend over coffee, but it can be seeing real reviews from people who bought your product on Amazon. It can be finding you on a platform people already trust, like Amazon and Etsy, or farmers market, or a favorite local shop. It can be someone your target audience already follows. Maybe it's an influencer or an industry expert sharing your product or story. In these cases, trust is transferred. You're not starting from zero. You're borrowing credibility from places or people your audience already believes in. And if they like your offer or experience that you provide, now you've got that direct trust with a large amount of people. In both cases, the better your solution and the better you can communicate it, the faster trust builds and the faster sales come in. I'm breaking it down in detail in the guide, so download it and give yourself 1 week to take your first action. Don't let this be just another video that you watch. The last step in this 5-step framework is to scale. This is where you set your real goals, like growing your side income to eventually match or replace your 9-to-5 paycheck. I see this all the time. People want to grow their income, but when you ask them how much they want to be making, they don't know. It feels hard to pinpoint a clear number. And without that clarity, hitting your goals is impossible. How are you going to achieve a goal if you don't know what it is and if you don't know how far you are from it? So to help with that, we're going to answer these very simple questions. How much money do you want to earn? How many sales or clients will it take? And once you've got that number, work backwards. Do you need to spend more time on marketing your product or offer? Do you need more inventory? Can you raise your prices or make your offer simpler? Maybe it's time to hire help and outsource certain parts of your business so that you can focus on promoting your product to a larger audience. If you're in the early stages, this probably feels like an impossible place to get to, but I want you to write down what success looks like a year from now. Your side business is off the ground, you're getting paid outside your 9-to-5, and you're brainstorming ideas to scale it. The hard work is finally starting to pay off. Come back to this statement every time you need a reminder why you started or motivation to keep going. So download the 5-step framework and start mapping your idea today so that you're not in the exact same spot next week. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next week.